Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. To be Behind the Curtain, episode number 4, part number 2. Now, there's not that too much news for today's podcast, so what we're going to be going over today will be reason why WWE did not call up Velveteen Dream to the main roster. And then we're going over also The Rock gives high praise to one of NXT superstars, says he has the future to be a future champion. And then we'll touch on Seth Rollins provides an update on Dean Ambrose. And then Chris Jericho opens up about getting removed from the Undertaker match at the Greatest Royal Rumble when Rusev's taking place. So this is the 4 topics we're going to talk about today. Before we start our podcast, I also have a little intro. So on Twitter this week, after I posted yesterday about the Greatest Royal Rumble, I call him the Greatest Roman Rumble. People were like, why you call him the Greatest Roman Rumble? Because, people, the only reason this pay-per-view is even taking place, in my opinion. Yeah, I know WWE signed this deal back, last year. It's a 10-year deal, whatever. So I don't know if it's going to be an every year thing, but it's a 10-year deal. The reason why this has been annoying me, I call it the Greatest Roman Rumble, Finn Balor still not got a rematch for a Universal title. Still hasn't got a rematch. A official 1-1 rematch. Seth Rollins still owed a rematch. He never got his rematch after he lost the belt. So hasn't got his rematch. Kevin Owens hasn't got his rematch. Tell me how a guy gets pinned 1, 2, 3 at WrestleMania and he's owed a rematch. What world does that happen? And what world does that happen, people? So, that's why I'm calling the Greatest Roman Rumble, because I'm telling people, next Friday, which I'll be taking a day off from work, so I'll be doing a live stream for the Greatest Roman Rumble. Roman Reigns is winning the belt over there. I have his face facts. If Roman does not win this, again, I'm telling you guys, if Roman does not win the belt in Saudi Arabia next Friday, this has been a waste of our 4 years of our lives. It's been a waste. Again, you wasted Kevin Owens. You haven't wasted Seth Rollins. Right? He's still okay. You wasted Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Strowman, Joe, Undertaker. You wasted John Cena. We're going to keep going on, people. People you wasted to push this guy. See who else you wasted. You wasted Daniel Bryan. Let's see who else we can find. Okay, those are 7 people that is off the top of my head that you wasted to push this guy, man. You wasted to push this guy. So that's why I call it the Greatest Roman Rumble. They do everything for Roman. As JD says, they do it for Roman. So it's my opinion on that, man. You're not gonna change my mind. But if this guy does lose on Friday, you have my reaction like you added on WrestleMania. I was like, you know what I'm saying? When he got pinned 1, 2, 3, I mean, again, like I said, Vince McMahon would have not done this for John Cena. Back in the day when they pushed Cena, they pushed Cena. Vince did not care who you were. He was pushing Cena. Yet they have this hesitation to push Roman and give him the final piece. They give him the belt, Vince. What was going to happen at WrestleMania if he would have won? He would have got booed. Same thing in WrestleMania 32. WrestleMania 32, you had 90,000 people booing Roman. 2 weeks ago, WrestleMania had what? Was it like 70,000 people? What's 20,000 less people booing Roman Reigns, Vince? Just push him. Let's get this over with. I mean, let it down the year. You give the belt to who's on Raw? For Finn Balor. Give it later down the year. Give it to Finn Balor. Again, like I said, last year WrestleMania you could have done Finn. No, Finn was injured. Wasn't Finn injured last year? Or he did not get called up. Was he injured? Yeah, he still was injured. Yeah, like I said last year, you should have done Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns. Heel Roman versus babyface Finn Balor. That's what you could have done last year. But Finn was injured, so they couldn't do it. But you can recover again this year for WrestleMania 35. Heel Roman versus face Finn Balor. Book it. So, that's the intro, guys. So, we'll come, again, not coming right back at you guys. After the break, reason why WWE did not call up NXT superstar. The Rock gives high praise to one NXT superstar, says he has a potential to be the face of the company. Seth Rollins provides update on Dean Ambrose, and Chris Jericho opens up about getting removed from the Undertaker casket match at the Greatest Royal Rumble. So, catch you guys right after the break.
Yeah.
DJ the real.
The way we put this shit together, you know what I mean? Punch on the real, make the beat, you know what I mean? I got this man on the saxophone.
Alright, guys, welcome back. Now, I told you guys about this when I was doing my preview predictions for the Superstar Shakeup, where I said Triple H has to give some, and he has to be able to keep on to certain people he wants to keep down at NXT, because Vince likes to pluck everything from Triple H to NXT. When it's good, he wants to get his hands on it. So Again, like I said, Velveteen Dream is 22 years old. He's being tutored by Shawn Michaels as of right now. Why would you want to rush him up to the main roster when he's still learning? Like I said, Velveteen Dream is only 22. It's not like he's 32 or 33 where he has to get up right now. You know what I'm saying? He has plenty of time to still mature. You wouldn't want to rush him. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened to Fandango. How many gimmicks has Fandango had since he's on the main roster? You know what I'm saying? How many gimmicks has... What happened to Adam Rose? You hear? What's going to happen to No Way Jose? He's going to be a backstage character pretty much. Probably what he's going to be. A backstage character. Let's see who else we can think of what's happened. I'm trying to think of what's happened to Apollo Crews. Saying what's happened to... Before you turned Sami Zayn heel, what happened to him? What happened to Neville? He's not even in the company no more. Let's see, what else can we find? What happened to the Ascension? What's happened to... There's another... The Revival. You know what I'm saying? People like that. Until Triple H takes over this company, I don't want anybody physically to move. Now, Drew McIntyre, I'm not worried about. Because remember, Drew McIntyre was Vince McMahon's guy when he first got in the company. So, I'm sure Vince would be like, that's Drew now again? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Dave Meltzer said during the latest edition of Wrestling Observer, the alteration there was plans for Velveteen Dream to go to the main roster have changed. Now that the plans now is for Dream to remain in NXT and feud with Ricochet. The two superstars traded shots on social media prior to Ricochet NXT debut and were opponents in a ladder match. Good. Like I said, keep Dream down there. Keep him down there. There's no reason to bring him up. Like I said, even the Baron Corbin was rushed to the main roster. I mean, the problem is, guys, again, they don't know how to book these people. Like, there was no reason for you to bring up Apollo Crews after WrestleMania 32. There's no reason to bring up Baron Corbin. Like, Baron Corbin only had what? He'd been on 2 takeovers? And Vince had brought him up immediately? No. You at least have to, to me, you at least have to go through at least 4 takeovers before you're ready. Like, there's only certain people you know, like, okay, he was ready to go up there. Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, let's see who else was, like immediately ready to go. Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Drew McIntyre. Let's see. There's a couple. Nakamura wasn't ready because he had to develop more his English speaking. But Kevin Owens, McIntyre, and who's the last guy I had? Because I had Kevin Owens, McIntyre, and Joe. Who were like immediately didn't need to be down there for like more than a month. Just learn the WWE. Just learn the WWE entrance and ring work. That's it. But there's only certain few people that are ready to go immediately. Velveteen Dream again. He was Patrick Clark. Now it's Velveteen Dream. Give him at least, to me, I'll give him at least until next year's WrestleMania. Then you can bring him up. Maybe by that time, Vince McMahon's now more focused on the XFL. And Triple H might have a little bit more pull than he usually did. You know what I'm saying? So, there's no rushing Velveteen Dream, people. But I do like him. Being tutored by Shawn Michaels is like the best thing you could obviously do. Like, there's no point. Keep him down there. Now, we'll see what they're going to do with everybody else on the main roster. Like, so who's moved up from NXT this shakeup? McIntyre, I think, will be okay. Again, he was a Vince McMahon prototype guy. AOP without Paul Ellering, we'll see what they do. They should not have to cut promos. They should just be a dominant heel tag team. You kick butt, you leave. So AOP, I think they'll probably be good because they're Raw is few on tag teams. See what they do. Samoa Joe, no question, he'll be all right. Sanity. They should be held with precious care. Road Dogg, don't mess up Sanity. Don't mess them up. Now, as far as Nikki Cross, again, like I was saying, they kept Nikki Cross down there because they need more women, more experienced women to feud with some of these younger girls who are going to be moved up in there. So they're going to probably keep Nikki Cross down for maybe 2 more months, and then she'll debut with them on SmackDown. Who else has moved up from NXT? Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Another team. You already messed up on Saturday by having Charlotte pin Billie Kay clean. Like, they just got up there. Why are you having Billie Kay take her first loss? Don't know what to say about that. But please take care of Iconic Duo. Don't mess up my girl Billie Kay or Peyton Royce. Those are my 2 favorites. Don't mess them up, please. Who else is moving from NXT? Siamas is coming up. Now, this is the easiest thing in the world. Road Dogg, you couldn't, even I, Vince McMahon, can't mess up this, man. Listen. The U.S. Champion's Jeff Hardy. After listen, I actually wouldn't even have Siama's debut until after Backlash. If it was me, this is what they do. Jeff Hardy's going to face Randy Orton at Backlash for the U.S. title. Jeff Hardy would keep the belt at the greatest Roman Rumble, so there's no worry about that. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton, Backlash. Jeff Hardy wins, whatever, twist of fate or whatever, or the Swanton Bomb, whatever he does, he wins. Siamas comes out, steel chair to the back, boom, couple shots to the back. That's how you debut him with Selena Vega at Backlash. Then you have Siamas versus Jeff Hardy for the U.S. title for a couple months. That's what I do with Siamas. Siamas will beat Jeff Hardy eventually for the U.S. title, and Siamas can carry the U.S. title. Man, Jesus Christ. Just pay me, Vince. That's what I do with Siamas. So, that's everybody that's been called up from NXT. Hopefully, they don't mess them up, because the people that I just laid out to you, there's no way they can mess up these people here. Okay? So, let's go on to the next topic here. The Rock gives high praise to one NXT superstar. I think I know probably what this is. Dwayne The Rock Johnson responded to a fan on Twitter that was praising Ricochet. This led to the former WWE champion giving some high praise on an NXT star. You can see his tweet here. So the guy tweeted to The Rock, so at King Ricochet did at The Rock bottom flip, and it's pretty much the business. Ricochet does it, yeah. The Rock bottom get up, flip up. Yeah. Cecil The Rock said, he's the man, love the stuff King is doing, and will no doubt be the leader in the new era of the wrestling business. Future champion. Rock is smart. He should have put future NXT champion, because you know how Vince is, man. Listen, until Vince McMahon is gone, I don't see nobody being the size of Ricochet being a WWE or Universal champion. So I think he'll be the Ricochet will definitely be next in line for the NXT title. I think after, you know what, probably not, because I know Aleister Black is facing Gargano for the NXT title next Wednesday on NXT. And I think they might give the belt to Gargano, but I just think Ricochet's next in line. I just think he's next in line. There's no way Ricochet's not next in line after Gargano loses to Aleister Black. So, but Ricochet, yeah, dude, the dude's freaking amazing. I like the dude, man. Ricochet is I'm a type of guy that on 2K video games, I never like to download created characters, because it doesn't say, they never have like to say, oh, it's Ricochet or it's Adam Cole. But even I had to download Ricochet for 2K18. I'm like, I couldn't resist it. I had to play as a dude. So definitely Ricochet is definitely going to be the future of NXT. After, I think, when Aleister Black goes up to the main roster, which I told you guys, Aleister Black is the future of WWE when he moves up there. Ricochet should be next in line. But there's a lot of talent now. You got Velveteen Dream, you still got EC3, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and you got Ricochet. And you still got Adam Cole, baby. So, I mean, it's going to be deep down there, but Ricochet definitely, I think he'll be, but I heard Ricochet's going to be feuding with Adam Cole too. So, Ricochet's going to be feuding with Velveteen Dream and then Adam Cole. So, he'll get some gold around his waist. Let's go on to the next topic here. Seth Rollins provides update on Dean Ambrose. Now, some people are like, where was Dean Ambrose at on this Superstar Shake? I thought he was going to SmackDown. No. You still got to do your Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose heel turn. So there's no way that they're going to move Dean Ambrose for Monday Night Raw. There's no way. So let's see what Seth Rollins has to say about Dean Ambrose. I don't really care about what Bayley has to say. I don't care about Bayley. Let's fast forward down here. Okay. He had some pretty extensive tricep surgery earlier this year. So he's definitely still on meds and rehabbing. But he'll be back better than ever. You wait. Sometime maybe late spring. I say around Money in the Bank time, you'll see Dean Ambrose. That'll be the perfect time. Perfect timing. Look. I'm a genius again. I'm a genius. Okay. So I do. So he said late spring, which is Money in the Bank time. Seth Rollins is in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Seth Rollins is climbing. He's climbing. He's almost there. Dean Ambrose comes in the ring, steel chair to the back. Boom. He costs Seth Rollins the Money in the Bank briefcase. Just pay me, Vince. Just pay me. That's perfect. Then you still have enough time to build up from, was it Money Banks in June? You have July, SummerSlam. Ambrose, Rollins, SummerSlam for the IC title. Pay me, Vince. Just pay me. Seth Rollins said late spring, somewhat in there. I think whatever they want the guy to do, he'll get back to normal. Dean Ambrose underwent surgery to repair his torn tricep on October 22nd. Usually that's about 6 to 9 months. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April. April will be 7 months. May, June. June will be the full 9 months. So, but that's what I do, man. Ambrose comes back. Money in the Bank ladder matches. Cost Seth Rollins the briefcase. Heel turn there. Vince, pay me. What else do you want me to do? What else do you want me to do, Vince? I'm just giving you ideas that work. Your ideas that work. See what Vince McMahon does with Dean Ambrose. But that's what I would do. All right, there's a couple more new topics here. If you guys want to go over, I'll go over this one for you guys here. Booker T returning to WWE commentary next week. Uh-oh. Michael Cole. I mean, not Michael Cole. I mean, what? Coach already off commentary already? Let's see. WWE Hall of Famer Booker T announced in an interview Monday morning with Brian Gilbert that he'll be returning to Raw commentary this Monday. It's likely a one-off thing. No word yet if it'll be a full. I mean, the thing is Booker T, man. He was okay at commentary, but it wasn't. It's just that certain things he would say, like, why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? It was just stuff that's like doesn't relate to the match. Like, why would you say that? I know you got Vince in your ear telling you, say this, say that, say that, say that, say that the whole time, but Booker T was like more of a SmackDown guy to me, commentary. Raw, this is what I would do. Raw, you only need 2 people of commentary. That's it. SmackDown, you can keep your 3 people. Okay, this is what I would do. Monday Night Raw should be Corey Graves, and Michael Cole. That's all you need. You don't need 3 people. As much as we don't like Michael Cole, but if you keep it to 2 people, Graves and Cole, they could do that. SmackDown would be Todd Phillips, Corey Graves. Dave would put Coach over there. That's okay. That's what the commentary would be. Be Coach, Graves, Phillips, SmackDown. Raw, Cole, Graves. That's all you need. You don't need all these 10 people on commentary. And then for the pay-per-views would be Corey Graves, Todd Phillips, Michael Cole. That's all you need. So, this would be a one-off thing. Looks like Booker T is promoting something. So that's why it's a one-off thing with Booker T returning back to commentary. To anything else before we go over the final topic? To anything else that's popped up here before we go over the final topic? Okay, see this. Drew McIntyre says Ronda Rousey joined WWE is a huge deal. See what McIntyre to say about Ronda Rousey before we go over the final topic. Said that nothing really intriguing in the news this week. Really is not. You know, after WrestleMania, it just freaking blows over and no more news. McIntyre says this. It's a huge deal. She is such a gigantic name on mainstream media. She's a box office in sports and in the octagon. I didn't watch UFC much, but whenever she had a fight, I would tune in to see what Ronda Rousey would do. She is such an attraction. She is such a big fan of our business, and it isn't just her. She's not just here for the pay. She genuinely loves this. I remember seeing her at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla show in Los Angeles when she was in the crowd. Her rival was on next for a UFC pay-per-view. While a show was going on and myself along with Trevor Lee were having a match in the crowd, a photographer took a picture of us fighting in the crowd with her in the background watching our match instead of watching the UFC fight. That is how much she loves the business. And we saw her in the crowd all the time. She's not taking this for granted. She's doing a great job early, but I see her being a future world champion. I mean, yeah, I honestly think Ronda Rousey probably might win the women's. I think she'll win the belt probably January. But you either got one option. I think Charlotte will win the women's Royal Rumble, and Ronda will probably be the women's champion going past the Rumble. So that's what I see doing. Okay, we got one more. There's just these topics look more interesting once I'm going down the bottom of the barrel and finding more topics. We'll go over. This is the last one for before the main topic. Okay, do WWE superstars prefer a draft or a superstar shakeup? Now, as you guys know, I said it before. I'd rather it be like a natural draft, like they're in the back. This again, you roll the little pinball machines to pick out people whoever they get, or do a draft. Yeah, I agree with that. So let's see what happens. The superstar shakeup was this past week on Monday and Tuesday. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful spoke to several wrestlers about the topic and noted that every wrestler he spoke to prefers a shakeup over their traditional draft. Wow. Sapp says that the WWE stars who were switching brands were told beforehand, which is something that hasn't always been the case. I guess that makes more sense, right? Instead of you doing the draft and they're just knowing immediately there, I guess it gives you prepared time to know, hey, I need to pack up here. I'm going to be going here Tuesday, so going here Monday. I get that. But you still could do the draft and just tell people ahead of time, hey, you're going to be drafted to SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? You still could do that. But it is what it is, man. I like the shake up for both brands. SmackDown, of course, got the better end, but Raw has potential to have more heels for Roman to feud with when he wins the belt. That's what the main point of it is. I mean, they have more time to bring the heels. Okay, last topic here. Chris Jericho opens up about getting removed from the Undertaker match at the Greatest Roman Rumble. Okay, Jericho was recently a guest on CBS Sports in the Corner podcast. Okay, so for me at this point, whether they want me to be part of the Roman Rumble or work against The Undertaker or work against Funaki in a lingerie match, whatever they want me to do, I will do. That's the good thing about my legacy and where I'm at the point of my career. I can be opening match or I can be the main event. Whatever it is, it's going to be good. Things change, which is the part of the WWE. It happens all the time. For me, until I actually walk into the ring, sometimes you never know what is going to happen. Things get changed during the show. Sometimes I think fans sometimes get a little excited about a certain thing that happens and then don't happens. Okay, I got you, Jericho. So Jericho, I know, is still doing stuff with New Japan Pro Wrestling, so this is going to be a one-off event for him anyway. So would I like to see Undertaker versus Jericho? In my opinion, yes. I would have rather seen that. This is my opinion. I think Rusev should be in the... Listen, this is what this thing should be. Okay, this is going to be a 10-year deal I heard about WWE in Saudi Arabia. The Rumble should be every year. That's what it should be. If it's going to happen, this is going to be a every year thing. Winner of this match should get a title match at SummerSlam. Plain and simple. Make it mean something. Winner of the Rumble gets a title shot of their brand choosing at SummerSlam. Imagine this. Nakamura beats AJ in Saudi Arabia. Daniel Bryan wins the Greatest Rumble. How much exciting would you be to say Nakamura versus Bryan at SummerSlam potentially? Don't just say, oh, winner wins this trophy. That's all they do. Like, make it mean something, man. Winner gets a title shot at SummerSlam of their brand choosing. Like, what more do you want me to do for WWE? Like, this makes the perfect sense. Winner gets the title shot of their brand choosing at SummerSlam. I mean, it's what it is. See what they do. Guys, this will be it for part number 2 for Beyond the Curtain episode 4. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below, subscribe. Catch you guys back here today for some more videos. We'll be doing some more J. Cole reactions to his album because you guys said, react to some more of his tracks. React. So I'll do that before I go off to work. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for episode number 3. We'll see what we can find. If we can't find nothing, I'll just do a Q&A with you guys. So you can comment down below for Q&A. Okay? Catch you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. DJ the real. The way we put this shit together, you know what I mean?